Kringle, a sort of reindeer from Timbuctoo, by Roger Hargreaves. Kringle was a sort of reindeer, a Timbuctoo reindeer. He lived in Christmas Pudding Cottage in Timbuctoo. As you know, reindeer live in the most northern parts of the world, where the temperature is below zero. They also help Santa guide his magic sleigh every Christmas Eve. And Kringle certainly loved Christmas. He enjoyed delivering the presents with Santa every December. Our story begins when Kringle was having a toasty warm breakfast of toasted Christmas pudding with a warm mug of hot chocolate when there was a knock at the door. I wonder who that could be, he thought, and went to answer it. It was none other than Polar, the Timbuctoo postal polar bear. "Hello, Kringle," he said. "Here's your mail. I expect it's from jolly old Saint Nick himself." "Sure is," replied Kringle. "You can always tell 'cause of that good old North Pole postmark."
"And how?" said Polar. "Well, better be on my way. There's loads of mail to deliver."
And with that, Polar set off, and Kringle went back inside. He opened the letter, and it said,
"Oh, dear Kringle," that's dear as in reindeer, by the way, "how are you doing? I myself am doing very well. As you can probably tell, December is always the busiest time for you and me, and I was wondering if you could help me deliver the presents to all the animals who live in Timbuctoo. A certain green triangular fellow has helped me out once before, and now I'm asking for your assistance. Please reply soon. Season's greetings from Santa."
And it had the Santa seal of approval on it. After he had read the letter, Kringle dialed Santa's number.
"Hello," laughed that familiar hearty laugh on the other line. "Santa speaking. How may I help you?"
"Hi, Santy,"
replied Kringle.
"I got your letter this morning, and nothing would please me more to deliver the presents around Timbuctoo."
"Oh, that's music to my ears," agreed Santa. "And I don't mean the Mariah Carey music you hear in the stores. Ghastly drivel, may I add."
"Ugh, I know how you feel,"
winced Kringle at the thought of it.
"Well, I'll be seeing you on Christmas Eve. Bye for now," replied Santa.
"See you then,"
replied Kringle, and hung up. He then consulted his list of residents of Timbuctoo, and what kind of present they wanted.
"This is gonna keep me over time,"
thought Kringle. It was then he had a plan. He decided to go to the ice caves, where the wizard lived. No, not the Timbuctoo wizard, but Wizard Windbag. He talked too much, you see. When Wizard Windbag met Kringle, he was very pleased to see him.
"Hello, Kringle, my old friend. How are you this fine crisp winter's morning?"
he began.
"You see, I was wondering if you would come over, because no one usually visits me, and when they do visit me, they don't stay a while. I guess they have other things to do, and may I say, my cave may be cold, but I got it home and—"
Yes, it all sounds very fine and dandy," interrupted Kringle, "but I was wondering if you could help me."
"Help you?" replied Wizard Windbag. "Yes, of course, I'll help you, Kringle. I shall help you out instantly. What do you wish for?"
And Kringle explained about the residents of Timbuctoo, their presents, and how he was going to deliver them on Christmas Eve. Wizard Windbag thought and thought. Then he got his icicle wand, waved it, and said, "Simsalagrim, grab Kringle, transport just for him." And with a flick of his icicle wand, there came the most extraordinarily transportational device Kringle had ever seen.
Great Christmas puddings! He gasped in awe. What is it?
This, explained Wizard Windbag, is what's known as a Turbo Sleigh 75,000. Just as fast as Santa's regular sleigh, but don't tell him that. And he went on and on until it was night. He was still talking, even though Kringle had left to fill up the presents in various sacks for the Turbo Sleigh 75,000. It took him 2 whole weeks filling up the sleigh with presents, and eventually it was Christmas Eve, and everyone was fast asleep except for Bray, of course, and Santa had just arrived at Christmas Pudding Cottage.
"Oh, good to see you, Kringle," he said. "My reindeer need a good earned rest after travelling around Asia, then the South Pacific, and then Europe, and then Africa, and then we've got North and South America left. But first," he added, "let's deliver the presents to the animals of Timbuctoo. I know for a fact you will guide me very well." "Ho, ho, ho."
"Right you are, Santy," replied Kringle, and off they set delivering the presents across Timbuctoo. All throughout the night, Kringle and Santa travelled around the island delivering presents to everyone. And when they got back to Christmas Pudding Cottage, Santa got back into his regular sleigh, wished Kringle a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and gave him his special presents too. What was it? I'll tell you later. Christmas Day dawned, and all over Timbuctoo, everyone opened their presents. Wolf's present was a bone pillow. He could rest his head on that easily. "God blimey," he said, "that's the kind of present I can sink my teeth into, but I won't." Meow got a model of an arapaima, or pirarucu as it's called in Brazil. "Now that's the catch of the day," he said. Squeak got a cheese collection. "Ha ha! I'm going to enjoy this," he said. Moo got a grass fondue making set. That's grand," she exclaimed. Oink got loads of apples. "Oh, yum," he awed. Neigh got a new pair of shoes. "Boy, I tell you what, I won't be slipping and sliding everywhere," he thought to himself. Sniff got a month's supply of carrots. "Nyeh, time to get stuck in," he said, tucking into the first carrot he saw. And so it went on. Croak got a new pair of swimming trunks. Honk got some snorkeling gear. Bar got some hearing aids. Quack got some wax for her beak to make it shine. Snap got a deck of cards. Chatter got a month's supply of bananas. Puff got some colourful clothing. Roar got a megaphone. Growl got a book on how to be bolder. Grizzle got a joke book. Hiss got a sleeping bag. Chirp got an RC helicopter. Buzz got a stopwatch. Squawk got a CD player. Cluck got a diary. Bleat got a protective suit. Hoot got an encyclopedia. And Trumpet got a calendar. And as for Kringle, he slept all throughout Christmas Day. Even Santa slept Christmas Day away. On Boxing Day, December the 26th, Kringle woke up and opened his present, and when he saw what it was, he couldn't believe his eyes. It was a loungewear set, just right for him. He called up Santa to tell him all about it. Laughed Santa.
"Consider it my special present for when you wish to chill out."
Kringle laughed. "Ha ha! Mind you, Sandy, you'll be chilling out too. Merry Christmas to one and all, and to all a good night."